Mitchell Tech has a saying, be the best. When I first heard that, I thought it was a little egotistic, but then it soonly became my motto. The Outstanding Clinical Student Award is given to the student that held the highest cumulative GPA throughout the clinical experience. Without the help of my instructors, friends, and my family, I would not have been able to receive this award. Firstly, faculty are to be thanked for this award. Amber was the first person to fail me on a simulation. I remember it very well. It was on a pinky finger, and while during that exam I thought I did it perfectly and I deserved a perfect grade, Amber thought differently. During the exam, I failed due to a procedural issue, and I was heartbroken. I went home and I was mad. After being mad at the world for a couple of hours, I soon came to the realization that Amber failed me not because she hated me, but because she wanted to make me the best tech that she could. Lisa was also always there with answers. There were a lot of times where I had questions and I just wanted to find the answer, but I couldn't. And so I tried to find someone. And Lisa was always there, ready and willing to answer any and all questions that I had. Lisa, when asked a question that she did not know, she would not leave us hopeless and confused. She said, "I will look into it, let me get back to you." Ashley was always there for me emotionally. Ashley, whenever I needed to talk to a person, Ashley was always in her office, open and willing to talk. I recall the day that I had heard reports that my younger brother was in a school shooting at a university he was going to. The first person that I thought to talk to was Ashley. I went to her office and there she was, open to talk and willing to cry with me. Barb is also to thank for my success as a clinical student. Barb always was concerned about students' concerns and feedback. She realized that the saying at Mitchell Tech was be the best, not we are the best. Barb understood that while the program was not perfect, it was a great program, but it can still be improved. Barb strove to listen to students' concerns and feedback and change the program as needed for the best. Faculty are not the only ones to be thanked for my success, but also my friends. Corey was my first friend that I made at X-ray school. Coming from Las Vegas and moving from Las Vegas, I was really worried that I was going to be able to make friends. But lucky for me, Corey broke the ice and invited me several times to first, study in the lab with her, second, to go over to her house and study, and third, even go do things like ice skating and go to parties with her. Alyssa was another friend that I made during my clinical rotations. Her and I spent a lot of time together at Queen of Peace throughout our clinical experience. Alyssa always made sure that I was in a good mood and that I was feeling happy, and if I wasn't, she always went out of her way to improve my mood. Recently, I felt violently ill and couldn't move, and Alyssa went out of her way to bring me turkey noodle soup. That little act of kindness meant a lot to me. Another friend that I made was Mackenzie, and Mackenzie, I sat in front of her on the first day of school, and I was terrified to turn around and look at her. But finally, by the end of the second month of X-ray school, I finally got the guts to turn around and say hi. And little did I know the implications that hi and that simple greeting would have, because I would soon go on to make a good friend. And Mackenzie helped me during my clinical experience, along with on the volleyball court. She made me a better person, a better tech, and a better student. My best friends that I do have, though, are my parents. My parents are the main reason why I'm able to stand here today and graduate. My parents have made unbelievable sacrifices to put me through school. There were times where I would call my mom and I would just cry. Sometimes it was because I was feeling lonely. Sometimes it was because I was feeling sick, or sometimes I was just having a bad day and I just felt stupid. But my mom was always there to comfort me. Other times I would have to call them and I did have to ask for money sometimes. And I told them and I said, "Mom, Dad, I will pay you back every single penny that you gave me." And their response was the same every single time. They would say no, just get good grades and be the best. Being the best is not possible alone. I am not able to thank everyone that has helped me in this process of becoming the best, nor is this process even done. Being the best is a continuous process that does not stop here. We go on to be the future techs and will be with students, and it is our responsibility to help teach them on how to be the best. Thank you everyone for helping me.